Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn as our troops continue to push in two separate corridors, and more to the point, Har and Mia are more or less taking care of, well, all the corridors, if you could think about it that way. Well, that said, we are looking at pulling on some wyverns at this point into our range, and of course Mia is best equipped to deal with that, considering that she has the Worm Slayer there, though considering the amount of charges it has and the arc wind that might come in, it might be better for us to just use a Storm Sword and rely on those critical procs. Let's do just that. Right, so if we put you to here, we should be able to take out a fair few enemy troops when they all come rushing in. That is, if they choose to get pulled or not. As Mia and Har are just pulling them all at the moment. What kind of level are we getting this time? Please, more strength! Alright, we got strength, speed, luck, and skill. More killing potential is always good. The defense is capped, by the way. So, that's done and done at level 4 for True Blade. So I think Mia is rescuing her previous low strength, and she's going to cap that. She will cap that. It's all about skill and speed, I guess. If more skill comes, then more procs comes, and then more ridiculousness can happen. Mia's just being amazing now, and she's about to reach super rank in sword. Someone has reached super rank in axe in the meantime, which is quite good. Do we look to retreat out of range and let Mia take the brunt of the next wave of attacks or not? Is what Har's wondering, because I'm also wondering, because we've only got heal here, if I really want to put her anywhere near any big bad men or people so much as to get her in trouble. But she can also, of course, do her fair share of attacking on top of that and look to take down a few of these enemies. Saying that, mercy happens. Mercy is not a thing we like. In terms of this, anyway. Alright then, so what we're going to do with Har is just keep him where he is. I don't have a ranged weapon anymore, do I? I can't really pull on that caster a little bit. Yeah, keep him where he is. Chop down. Oh, can't double. Well, that's disappointing. So what more you better for me then? Let's look at taking you, but I can't double you either. Do I throw myself into the chaos? I don't know if you guys might get what I mean or not by that. Or do I steer back for now? Let's move it on back. I know this sounds really weird, but Mia's going to do a big bit of pull. I want her to be part of the big masharoo. If I jump in to get the physic healer, which is our main problem right now, I'll be attacked by so many sources that even Har might go down. You never know. Probably completely unlikely, of course, but all the same. Should we go straight for that guy and then get Neff to take the other one? I mean, it's an option. We can just go that way. Of course, racing can just boost up. Well, it depends how much damage each one of them does. Jill can definitely get the job done. We've always got T-Barn hanging in the back there. Things were looking so swimming. Essentially, we set up a turn to force the next row of attacks. Right, Iron Great Lance will do 19, so it's essentially waiting for another proc again. And if that's the case, even an Iron Lance is good for that. Well, no proc for you. Okay, Neff. Failing me there. Do you know what, Reese? You don't get to do too much, do you? An interesting attack for you, mainly because I want to send Jill forward, just like Mia. So gains a ton of experience there. Of course, not many people will be able to get in range to attack her. This guy's standing in a very deliberate point, so let's find out what we can do here. Jill's lance is very, very good here. And you can't even critical kill me, so let's just use it. Or just stun. Killer Axe goes bye-bye, so one of our main map problems is gone. We just need to get Jeff... Well, okay, we could push her into range with some more people. So let's do that. So that's essentially what I'd want to do for my troops here. Let's keep Tiban somewhere near the fighting range. Okay, that's out of range, that's good. Just go straight over. And let the enemies come once again. So of course you were going to attack from range, we knew that much. Don't really expect you to hit, and we knew we weren't going to do critical damage anymore because dragons are wyverns are immune to that now. And coming into melee range because why go from max range when I can attack there as well? Too bad I didn't critical straight off the bat, I could have avoided this damage, but most likely I'll avoid it anyway. Astrum's good and all, but I don't think we're ever going to get to see the 5 attacks happen, are we? We only get to see the first attack, ever. So I don't know if this takes them or pulls them out of physics range, because that's what you really want to do. It's silly though, this. Essentially, I can take them down if you proc stun, and that's about it. But he levels up. You need more speed. Well, strength, defense, skill. Free stats falling in the ultimately good stats in the end. Oh, wow. So we missed there. We had a fairly good hit chance. Right then, Jill. Neff's going to be a fair bit behind you. We have to boost her along with Rayson to help. I was about to say, Jill should damage everyone. Because we've given her the weapon triangle loss of the lance, just to gain her ability a little bit more. We're also more likely to get hit. But there was reasons behind it. Again, these guys have the pole axes. Which means even with the high defense they can do damage as Jill levels up. What stats you going to gain this time? Strength, skill, speed, defense. Well, that's a very good level. Again. Jill wants to be the doubling one. Alright then, so the Storm Sword was just for the caster. Now this is a good time for you to proc an ability again. That'll do it. Doesn't even matter if you proc an ability. Proc a critical. Mia just doesn't get hit because a lot of times you can attack first and then proc a silly thing. Right, Super Master of Swords. Who'd have guessed that someone would come from behind? I actually did, which is part of the reason I've got this weird entourage hiding behind, considering they jumped in where they did last time, after all. So let's get Neff to there. Racing to move him along. No one can attack on the turn they reinforce, which is always a great thing. Right, I can get you to there, can I? And I can get you to there. We don't have a ranged option? No, we do not. Unless we make ourselves a ranged option. It'll be useless me having anything but the herb there. Because if we're going to pull this guy as well, which I think is my option here, so he will reach. And I'm going to do this with a javelin, and because of her overall high strength, she should be able to take the guy down. Oh no, maybe not. Well, if not, we've always got Tiban to clean up. Okay, Jill's not doing it. Well, that's why Tiban's with these two. Alright then, so let's get you to... Well, doesn't really matter. He'll be fine. It cuts off the archer's walk a bit more, so we can actually leave T-Bar where he stands. Or just back him up into that corner again. Does Tiban have his own theme there? There should be like hidden items somewhere around here as well, I hear. Well, there's always hidden items on every map, it's the thing. It's just actually finding it. Alright then, so Jill and Neff will be able to take that side in the end. We have the one coming from behind. He's far off though. Still poleaxe. Valencia has the defense to be able to, you know, fight against that. And also we don't have to worry about... Yeah, let's go for this. Proc stun instead of mercy. Amity's special ability means she gets to attack twice before anything. Her speed's just a little bit low. And I think you make the best healer, don't you? Able to move into range as you can. How did we not pull that one? I thought we were in range. Oh, just out. Just barely out. If that's the case then, these guys have ranged weapons. Let's move. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move Stormsword Mia up into range of all of these. So there's where we need to go. Mia's just going to walk forward on a Reign of Terror, pull some more troops, that is if they even pull. And then Har has to decide on a target. Left and Ranulf are wanting to get in here as well, but they're just slightly out of range, funnily enough. Apart from you. Har can take one, and Lucia will take the other then. In the easiest fashion possible. Let's go with the Silver Sword, considering you can do the KO blow. Ranulf, do you want to go back and get the other guy? Short hair Lucia takes one down. Alright then, 4 stats for your level. But there's a True Blade on the field, not to make you feel bad about yourself or anything. Right, so Arc Fire there, no way of getting a ranged attack, so it's basically just put him into a good range again. Well, everyone wants to spin, it seems. But that's pretty much all you get to do. You can't kill me, you can't really do anything against me. The point of view is useless. It's more if you get round on the other guys that we worry and panic. So let's get you to there then. And then Ranulf. I know you can take this guy down. This is where he has like Beast Foe or something. And we've done a terrible, terrible thing. Wouldn't surprise me if some weird trick like that happened. I nearly said that with a W instead of an R. I probably did, depending on the year. So let's move on and let that Silver Bowman come. Don't know if you can proc range stun. But I know you don't even take much damage anyway. We're going to need to retreat you for a bit to heal you up. Oh, you're going to get physicked, aren't you? But we can also get in with an axe here this time. So Storm Sword, proc and ability, advantage, it's Astrum. So we got to see 3 of the attacks there, but if she can do like 17 damage per attack whenever she procs Astrum, she becomes insane. Which means you should basically just have a ton of Swordmasters and no other units. They're technically better than the Dragon Lords. Well, Ranulf is unable to take this guy down in the first flurry, but we'll make sure that he will in the next one. The Physic comes over, as expected. So what we're going to do with Jill is get her to attack and then move back. Ah, another one, eh? Is this a theme of things to come on this side? I do wonder. Ranulf should be able to clear them all out himself, though. They don't do much against him. This is the point of, do we send someone else back? Deal with these. It's probably best to take care of one source of the damage. And then work on whatever's happening next. Does he have any Olivigrass? He does, so he can keep himself informed for a long, long time. Right, then. Where can we get people to do things? Jill, first of all, you're going to take this guy down. And you may as well use an Iron Lance at this point, because that will do the job. And then it's all about moving Neffin up and into place. So that then Jill can just take a charge next time. So I think you could move to there, couldn't you? If not, we will just get... Yeah, there we go. It's not a problem. We'll just get Tiban to bash you if that was not the case. So Raisin can move to there, which means we're going to move Neff to here and boost her up. And then see what we can see. So most of these are ranged troopers to begin with, which isn't that good for us. Because of course we traded off the ranged weapon that we have. So it's more or less pairing them up to be able to go and do something next turn. And Tiban, just continue waiting. I guess there's not a secret item over there. When he has 29 luck, he should have probably got it if there was one. Alright then, so then it's the Haran Mia charge. Charge, charge, charge. The main problem is that no one else decided to move. Depending on ranges here, we could get ourselves into some trouble with onrushing attackers. One of the things we could do is just dive right into the heart here. And get rid of the healing squad. Which meant then that I probably could have ran in with Neff. Because you need to proc all those abilities. We're going to end up using this Storm Sword up. But oh well. It's serving its purpose, isn't it? Well, I was expecting a more worse level, considering what we've been getting. But again, the strength keeps on coming. And she's going to double anyone on the field at this point. There's no dragon slaying guys around. So we're looking quite good on this side. Too bad we couldn't take you out in one blow. You actually managed to do some damage against me. How dare you? Well, there goes another one. Which is going to create quite an interesting time next time. Well, we can't get near to Mia, so that's basically how the split of the troops is going to be. I wish I'd put Neff in range now and gave her people an option to attack her. That said, I probably should charge on up with a healer over here. And position these guys in a way that they can help Ranulf. So that'll be not too bad as the enemy phase begins, because of course, everyone will now be able to attack. Choosing to attack hard because he's easier to hit when you can't even hit to do damage. Easily done. Especially when you proc stun. There's a few ranged options coming in as well, which we're going to need to take care of. She's not stunned, it's completely defeated. A panacea is gained, and Ranulf takes the attack over here. We've already made it to the boss, more or less, as Ranulf continues to dodge everything that comes his way. Ah, who'd have guessed? Only 2. Which means, to be honest, considering also no one else broke ranks based on the fact that they are stuck in serious defense, we can move as we want. And as we want probably dictates that Jill's going back to finish off some more foes. Join me next time for more Radiant Dawn, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.